And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the Athletics. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go, and towing the slab, J.P. Sears. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Jackson Holliday, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. In the dirt, and the count is 2-0. That's a little bit low.
Rio.
And that one is in for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Adley Rutschman. And that one fouled off.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
You're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Runner at second here, one gone. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Whips it to first. Out. And Laureano is retired. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Jorge Mateo.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Ryan O'Hearn in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one fouled off. No score yet, but a runner at third with two away. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Third out, and that ends the frame. So a leadoff double, but they can't cash it in. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound in this one, Dean Kramer. What do we have on him?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Bottom of the first. Now the A's designated hitter, Lawrence Butler. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, and he's there with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Next up, it's the first-year shortstop, Jacob Wilson. In the air, out towards right center. And there's one away.
Batting third.
And time now to check out the A's lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Tyler Soderstrom.
And Boog, he's a big-time run producer for these guys, man. Leading the team in homers, runs batted in, doing damage on the regular, man. Making opposing pitchers just sweat out there. It's kind of fun to watch. Get ready for a show when he steps into the box.
Brent Rooker
Ball,
in the
too
box
high.
now as he leaves that one up high. Next
That's a
offering
strike.
is in for a strike. Butler
1-1.
leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Man at second. Caught him looking for the K.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Now at the plate,
1-0.
Tyler Soderstrom. Next offering is fouled back. And that drops in for a strike.
1-2.
Runner at second, 2 down.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Good job to fight that one off. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Well, this guy competes hard. You see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And we're back. Top of the second. Here's the third baseman, Ramon Urias. Sears back to work. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. Pitches in there. That's strike 1. Second inning here, no score. That one the other way. And there's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
First and second, no outs. And into the box for Baltimore, Kobe Mayo. Fought off foul. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Kenny Jansen doing on-plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly. Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one
2-2.
way outside, and the count is even 2-2. And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout. This is Dylan Carlson. First pitch, and he just misses.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
One ball, one
Change
strike.
up right there. Just pulled the string.
Runners at first and second with one gone here at the top of the second. And a count 1-2. Two on, one out.
2-2.
In the dirt. To third.
Out on the
Tag.
tag.
Got him. And it remains 2-2. Cowser at second with two down. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Man on second, two down. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
High fly ball out into left center field. And that'll do it. So it's no runs on two base hits. No errors and one left. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the rookie third baseman, Max Muncy. And a first offering, a fastball for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. This is J.J. Bleday.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Move to first. Muncy back on a dive. Runner at first with no outs here. On the ground, a second, might be two. Tags the runner. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Back to second baseman, Luis Urias.
Here's Luis Urias. He's been a great free agent sign. Check swing, went around, strike one.
One strike.
Man at first, one away. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, one out.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with two strikes. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
First and second, one out. Willie McIver up next for the A's. Not even close there. Ball one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Runners at first and second with one gone. There's a strike. That one misses, and it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Fouls it back with two strikes. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Denzel Clark will hit next. On the outside corner, it's 0-1. And that one fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. That's
Ball
inside. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
And
Ball.
downstairs.
Great job of laying off those
2-2.
pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
And it remains 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
New inning getting started, and into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. Mateo in his 6th season, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Bunt attempt popped up. Muncy grabs it on the run. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Holiday batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Top of the 3rd, no score. Foul ball, still 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's inside, and the count 1-2. Upstairs.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. Out to center. Clark sizes this one up. Nabs it. And that's the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, no errors. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Lawrence Butler. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And delivers outside. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And that one sliced foul.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, right fielder, Brent Rooker.
Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Struck out looking at his first at bat. He swings and fouls one off. Two outs. That one not close. 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler Soderstrom. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Laureano going back, makes the catch on the edge of the track. One hit, one left. 3 innings complete, no score. And we're back. Start of the fourth. Laureano comes up to hit. And there's the strike.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. McIver makes the grab, one away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's downstairs. And that's ball one. And another ball. One down, base is empty. Off the mark there. And that's ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Go ahead run on base. Urias the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Snap throw to first. And he's back in easily. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. That one in there across the letters.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Fly ball center field. Clark pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. And next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser. A single his first time.
As a batter, he's known for performing better in these night games. He might start 2 for 2 in this one.
Not
1-0.
close with that one, and it's 1-0. Gets under it and pops it up. Muncy. He's got it, and that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and one left on. On now to the bottom of the fourth. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Max Muncy. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Athletics just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Fouled off down the right side. The 1-2. And that's too high. That one is upstairs. On the ground to third. One out in the bottom of the fourth. J.J. Bleday up next for the A's. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Ball one on a pitch inside. He circles the bases. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Now here is Luis Urias. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. High fly ball out towards left center. Carlson sizing this one up, makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Now batting, catcher, Willie.
Two outs, base is empty. Willie McIver up next for the A's. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Popped up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. The A's strike first. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ready now for the fifth inning, and the batter now, Kobe Mayo. Sears back to work. Misses inside. 1-0.
You know, these Orioles looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Next offering is down low.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. 3-2. That one ripped way back there. Bangs off the wall. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and now the tying run is into scoring position.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. So close to driving that thing out of here down the line and right. Just a little more behind it, and he's circling the bases right now. Still, though, put a really nice swing on it. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. So next to hit for Baltimore, Dylan Carlson.
1 ball, no strikes.
A's leading by a run. Lined, and that's a base hit. Mayo headed for the plate. He will score, and the Orioles tie it up. And it's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Go ahead run on base. Jorge Mateo now. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. And that is out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
0-2 now. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Digging in, Jackson Holliday trying to move the runners over, and that's foul. Carlson, the lead runner at second. Mateo on at first with nobody out. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. The 0-2. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. And fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And a count 1-2.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
On the ground.
That's
down
a foul
the
ball.
line, and it's foul. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Next
Ball
pitch is
2.
downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch
2
down.
balls, 2 strikes.
On the
Foul
ground
ball.
right side, and it's just foul. That was close.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That
Ball
misses, and now it's 3-2.
He
Full
should
count.
get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Two on, 1 out. Line drive. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. Leday fires it in. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
And here comes Mark Kotze as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen. J.P. Sears won't go any further, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Osvaldo Bido.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Here's Ramon Laureano. There's a strike. Next offering is downstairs.
1-1.
Bases loaded, 1 away. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Line drive, knocks it down. Over to Urias, 1, and that's all they'll get. Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. He is struck out, and he is walked. First pitch misses. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 47 up and loosening in the pen. Lopez also getting ready. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No, he held up. 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles 2 and the A's 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Denzel Clark.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Yo, 1. Tap foul at the plate. Struck him out looking. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. 1 for 2.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Line to left. That's out number 2.
Now that is shortstop,
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. 0 for 2 in this one. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
The shortstop takes the ball. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. This to center field. Cowser pulls it in on the run. And we're back, all set for the top of the 6th. And into the box for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And that's a swing, according to umpire Mike Fillmore. That's to third. Muncy gets it to first. He's out. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, center fielder Colton Cowser.
At the plate, Colton Cowser. And that one is inside ball 1. Beto, in his 2nd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike
1
2.
ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, bases empty. This to third. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the first baseman, Kobe Mayo.
2 down, bases empty. Kobe Mayo, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And that misses. And that is ball 1. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, left fielder Dylan Carlson.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder Dylan Carlson. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Two outs. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Orioles 2 and the A's 1. Bottom of the sixth inning, and now the right fielder, Brent Rooker.
Right fielder, Brent Rooker.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
Man, that's just a
one
nasty
strike.
splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Slap the other way, foul. Curve in the dirt.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
First baseman, Tyler Soderstrom.
Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Outside low, and it's 1-1. And that one upstairs.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
The Athletics trailing by a run here in the bottom of the sixth. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one
Full
missed.
count.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
Now batting, third
Runner on at
baseman.
first with one gone. Now the third baseman, Max Muncy. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, J.J. Bleday.
Here's the left fielder, J.J. Bleday. He's already homered here in this one. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
There's a swing and a drive. And out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and that gives him a lead. It's 3-2. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Dean Kramer is done, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Matt Bowman.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
So 2 down, and now Luis Urias. He has singled, and he has flied to left. In there at the knees for a strike. Two down, nobody on, and a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. The A's with a 2-run blast. It's 3-2 A's. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Hogan Harris.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
And into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Mitch Spence, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Looking to get the tying run on base. Right through there for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Ball.
And that one fouled off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Next to hit, Jackson Holiday. 1 for 3. And a foul ball. And that's
Ball.
way high. And now it's even 1-1. And there's a ball.
2 balls.
Holding on to a
1 strike.
one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Rutschman
That's a strike.
now in the box, comes up empty with a
No
swing
ball.
there.
1 strike.
That one
1-1.
misses, and 1-1. And that's in the dirt.
2-1.
Check
No,
swing,
that's a
and
ball.
that's a ball.
3 balls. 1 strike.
And the tying
Ball 4.
run
Take your
is
base.
on base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it. Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gap.
Mitch Spence gets handed the rock out of the pen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Two outs, runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, Ramon Laureano. Now this is in the air down the line. Blade. And that is that. One left for the Orioles. They're down 3-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th, and here's the catcher, Willie McIver. First
Ball,
pitch
no.
doesn't find the zone. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Sir Anthony Dominguez. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening.
High.
Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw, and they get the out.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
And now the center fielder, Denzel Clark, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that
Ball
one is
one.
inside. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Popped up right side, Holiday. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Lawrence.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Lawrence Butler. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing there for the A's, but they're up 3-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jacob Lopez.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
And now the DH, Ryan O'Hearn. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Yeah, that's fouled off.
No, that's a ball.
Action in the pen down there. T.J. McFarland, the left-hander, up and throwing. Number 47, warming up as well. That's
Ball
down and
2.
in. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Taps softly to the right side. Soderstrom steps on the bag, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this, positioned perfectly.
And next for the Orioles, Ramon Urias. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball out to short. 2 up, 2 down here at the top of the 8th.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Colton Cowser now at the plate. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And the
Ball.
sweeper is off the plate.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This one in the air. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Orioles held in check there. They trail it 3-2.
Now pitching Catching for
Back now,
Baltimore.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Well, one-run game. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. 0 for 3 in this one. Headed towards the corner. Laureano sprinting after it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. The shortstop takes the ball. And now 2-1. And that's too high.
3-1.
That one's in there. 3-2 now.
Full count.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Man at first, and now the right fielder, Brent Rooker. First
Outside.
pitch just misses. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Gregory Soto getting loose out there. Swing and a ball popped up. Holiday under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom.
Now it's going to be Tyler Soderstrom. Check swing, called strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Hit on the ground to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they come away without an out. Two on, one out. Next up for the A's, Max Muncy. And that one clips the corner. Got him looking. That's out number 2.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Bleday
1-0.
in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 on, 2 outs.
Inside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two outs. And that is in for a strike. And it's 2-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. One-run game. The A's looking for some insurance. Swing, high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 6-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I'll tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Sir Anthony Dominguez departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Andrew Kittredge.
Andrew Kittredge.
Two outs, nobody on. Luis Urias up next for the A's. And it's fouled away. Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
1-2.
And down on strikes he goes. That is the inning. 3-run shot for the A's. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the first baseman, Kobe Mayo. Lopez back to work. Up
Ball
and
one.
in. Ball 1. The A's
One
bullpen
ball,
has some
no
movement. Sean Newcomb, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Next offering is in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it falls. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder Dylan Carlson.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Dylan Carlson. Pulls that one foul. Lopez, a 6'4" lefty, 220 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Here's a high chopper. Soderstrom to second. Return throw. Gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, And the middle infielder throwing to a moving target, everything has to be perfect. And right there, they made it look pretty easy.
So it's their last chance in this one. Jorge Mateo getting ready to hit. Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Outside with a breaking ball.
1-1.
Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. And he lays down a bunt. And that's a foul ball. Lopez is just one strike away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, and this should do it. And that'll do it.
Well, he held him down for 2 solid innings, recording 6 outs in this game. Really nice job of executing his pitches, really just playing catch with the catcher, throwing whatever was put down, and letting the defense do some work behind him.
And your final 6-2. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.